Good morning, everybody. It's Roadblock here, ready to pull some shards today. I am super excited to be making this video today. So couple of things before we get started on that. Just a recap on the account. So if you hadn't already checked it out, I did post a bonus video with yesterday's episode about Sun Wukong, who just happened to get a blessing. I managed to find a blessing here in the Altar of Souls in the Soul Merchant. Um, you can see right there, I picked it up. Really, really beneficial. It actually added a bunch of damage to my clan boss run. I filmed that live, so you can check it out and see how much damage we were able to do. Funnily enough, um, in the two subsequent keys that I ran this morning, um, did not do as much damage. 11.27. We needed 11.6. So, not hitting quite as hard. I was hoping to two key hard, but I do think if I maybe start moving my gear around, maybe put Apothecary in for Eris, there's some changes I can definitely make to the account. But the big thing that we need to see is who we pulled today from our shards. Now, on a free-to-play account, you want to maximize your value when you're pulling shards. So if we come in here and we take a look, I currently have 4 Void Shards ready to summon. This is a 2 times chance, which means that I have a 16% chance to get an Epic and a 1% chance to get a Void. Now, normally, that is 0.5% and 8%. So I do get that increased chance of getting an Epic and a Legendary. A lot of great Void champions out there, especially Void Epics, and certainly Void Legendaries. So obviously, we don't bank on ever getting a legendary. 1% is still 1%. That's not anything crazy. Um, if you don't already know about like things like the mercy system, if we're looking at void, I'm not going to be a guaranteed a legendary until it doesn't even start increasing until I hit 200. So very unlikely that a void legendary is in my future today. But you never know. That's part of the fun of this game, right? So, I'm just trying to check and see. I got second place in that tournament that I was going for with the champion training tournament. Got some really decent gear out of it. Not anything too crazy, but I was happy to see that. I don't know if it'll show me. Yeah, it won't show me now. Okay, but what I did get some of this gear, like this chest piece with attack percent. That's actually a pretty big upgrade. Would love to see more percent based stuff down on the bottom, or maybe like crit damage or crit rate. But still happy to get a percent based or an attack based percent chest because you'll notice that I don't have that many of those that are not currently equipped. I've got a couple of them that are equipped, but to be able to get a 5-star one is a big deal because that's going to give me more stats up front. So if I have, like, that's something that I could build and put on my Alika if I decide to use her. Um, Definitely considering doing some upgrades to Deacon here, um, just to get a little bit more damage out of him. But those are things for another a video at another time. Forge Pass, we're just making daily progress. We're at level 4. I am not prioritizing this in any way. I'll do my daily challenges. I wish I could do the weeklies. Don't like that this is hidden behind the gold pass. That's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead. I can't think of any other recaps or anything interesting going on with my account. Um, Other than the Sun Wukong getting his blessing. So, and that's gonna reset here in a second too. Yeah, 2 minutes. So after we're done summoning, we can go take a look and see if there's any new blessings available. Won't be able to afford them because I spent all my resources. Oh, also, I am consistently able to farm Iron Twin Stage 1, which I did, just to get these resources. Honestly, it's a bit of a waste of energy. But those resources will be nice, especially with other events um, coming down the pipeline, like soul chases and things like that. Those could potentially get me some valuable resources. So to be able to have access to pull more soul stones could be beneficial to my account. So I do want to get those little small value points here and there. Now that I don't, if you don't agree with that, if you don't think that Iron Twins is worth running it for this energy cost and this low of a gain, because this is low. Normally when I'm running it down in these stages, I tend to get about 1,000 points. Um, so I get one small soul stone per day almost. So that's a pretty decent return. But doing it up here at this level is a soul stone like a week. So probably not the best use of my energy, but I wanted to see if I could do it, and I could. So I may take a small backseat to doing that here in the future. But for right now, let's get into pulling some void shards. We got 4. Here we go. We're going to pull our first one. Ooh, an epic, an epic. What do we got? Who is this? Exemplar. What do we got? Okay. 2-time hitter, extra hit if critical. Okay. Can put skills on cooldown if they're under a weekend. So they already have to. I'm guessing she has weaken here. Ooh, a 3-time hitter that can apply weaken. 100% chance when booked to apply the big weaken. And then 75% chance of placing freeze and a block active skills. This is an interesting champion. Let's see what the ratings are on Exemplar for something like from Hell Hades. It's not a super great kit. I do like extra hit. And I do like the multi-hitter on the A2. It's just a weird kit. It doesn't seem like as intuitive as I would expect. Like it's just a rant. Like, why freeze? That's one thing that I don't like about how they do freeze in this game. I love a lot of things about this game, but how they do freeze is a little frustrating because like there are champions that look like they should freeze and don't. I think it's like Frostbringer, I think is their name. Um, and yeah, like Grave Chill does poisons. You know what I'm saying? Like even Frozen Banshee is poisons. Um, Instead of actually bringing the freeze mechanic, so that can be a little annoying. But still, hey, we got an epic. At the very least, that'll be some food. Um, just because um I may not need that kit. So I'm happy, always happy to pull an epic. Won't be upset about that. Probably gonna get 3 more rares here, but let's see who we get. Would love to see a cold heart. Okay, bloat wraith. This is probably food, not really a champion that I'm gonna have use for on the account. Ripper Fist. Brings heal reduction, which I could see a little bit of value. 2 times hitter, decrease attack is not bad. Yeah. Nah, not really great. Last shard here. And retainer. A little bit of turn meter reduction. Chance for a sleep. Or, yeah, chance for a sleep. So, nothing too crazy. An interesting epic, but not one that I think I'm really going to bank on. Just not really a skill set that I need. Freeze is not something that I'm looking for. Block active skills is not something that I'm looking for. especially on a single target hitter. If this was an AoE attack, I could see there being arena usage, but on single target, um, not so much. What's kind of interesting is that it's a 75% chance of placing both of these, but freeze and block active skills, that's not intuitive to work together, because like if it lands, you're going to freeze the opponent and block their skills, but you're already blocking their skills by freezing them. So when they unfreeze, that's one turn off of your block active skills. So then they'll get one more turn with blocked skills, but you really, it's a freeze for one turn and then a block active skills for the following turn, right? And that is a lockdown, don't get me wrong. It's just kind of weird. Not counterintuitive, like you're still locking them down, but they, if they're frozen, they're already blocked skills because they don't get to take their turn, right? They unfreeze on that turn. So kind of a weird one. And then I do like the 3 times hitter. I do like that it brings a weaken. Now that is something that we can consider. I don't remember, does Alika bring weaken? No. So bringing weaken is an interesting consideration for a debuff that we don't currently have on Clan Boss. It would up our damage quite a bit, but I don't know that I want to put too many resources into these particular epics. Now, the downside is I am far away from being able to pull shards again. We've got probably another 2 weeks or so before the next big 2 times event, which is when I plan to pull my shards. I'm trying to be a little more economical on my pulls on this account. So, we just had sacreds, so now it's void. So ancient will 100% be next. Because I know we did sacreds because that's when I started my account and we pulled that first one and got an epic that we fed. And then we pulled voids today. So ancients are right around the corner. When ancients come up, we've got several that we can pull. So hopefully we can get some decent epics from that. But yeah, a little bit disappointing today. But hey, that's raid. That's how it goes. Altar of Souls. That's right. I said we'd take a look. So yeah, nothing going on here. Definitely looking forward to an opportunity moving forward where we can hopefully we've got some kind of a soulstone event coming around the corner that I can pull some soulstones, get some phantom touch and stuff on my kale for instance. Hopefully, right? So, all right. Well, we'll stop the video there. Not much else to talk about or do. I don't know. I might do a little bit more research into Exemplar, but just not a kit that I think. Plus, they need to be ascended to do any of this stuff. And the cooldown increase for their skills, that it obviously has no bearing on Clan Boss. So if it was between Alika or Exemplar, it would be Alika, I think, just because of the chance to place that extra hit. But I do think my rares offer me more value. So Apothecary is my next 60. I am probably going to level him to level 5 today because I do have some 4-star food ready to go. So I think we'll get him leveled up to 5-star and then slowly level him up. And with him being 5-star, that will put him in place over Eris in my Clan Boss team. I think that he will bring a little bit more value. I am looking forward to next week. Next week is Clan v Clan. I will be able to book him up with all the rare tomes that we have. So that is where we're going for the next one. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.